Phil, been some tough days for you as coach. How was it, just from your vantage point, the way things unfolded, all the injuries and stuff? Do you feel that?
It's been a tough week. Trying to make sure that we had a balance with the squad, especially with the amount of injuries we had. This morning started well. I think that we still bowled well. Losing one of the bowlers wasn't part of the plan, so I think a commendation must go to the rest of the bowlers for picking up the slack and trying to do well. And as with the first game, the first two sessions, we were on target. The last session, we let the runs flow again. So I think that's disappointing from that point of view.
What's wrong with the Mindley?
He had might be a little strain in the hamstring, but I think he's going for a scan this evening, and then we'll find out for sure.
Did you think that was a potential risk, playing a fast bowler 2 days after getting off? I know you didn't really have a choice, but was there an inherent risk of something like that happening, given the long journey?
I thought there was more risk of him struggling this evening, as in, you bowled 15 overs in the day and you start getting tired and the cramps come and things like that. I thought more at that time there might be a thing, but there's recovery in the evening, so I didn't think it would happen after two overs.
But we just did the maths. I think it's 4 bowlers in the space of 6 days of cricket that have gone down. You've been coaching a while. Have you had a run like that before?
No, and to be honest, in the last 3 years, the injury toll has been very good. This is the first time we've gone to a tour where we've been struck like this, and it's weird injuries too. Maya's shoulder, Kemar was going well, and hamstring. So it's difficult to understand.
There were periods today where Craig and Boston operated in tandem for periods. Was that always with an eye on making sure you had fresh quicks to make use of the pink ball, either when it was new or under lights? Did Craig have to get a bit more tactical, given that he was a bowler down?
Yeah, I think he had to switch around things, and I must say I thought he used the quicks very well. He had to switch it around. Even he had to bowl the spinner a lot earlier than he wanted to because Mindley had gone off. So I think he's done well in the day, seeing that he had one bowler short.
But on that, were you a little surprised that Roston Chase bowled well before the other two seamers came on, with the pink ball and all the reputation of it doing well?
Well, the reputation is there, but I think when the captain is out there, he sees what's going on. He knows what he wants to get out of that, and I think maybe he could have been looking to see what is there with the new ball for the spinner. So I think he tried something there, which is, when you're on the field, he sees what's happening out there and goes with his feelings.
And just the fact that you had Omar Phillips coming in from club cricket and fielding for you, and clearly struggling at times, understandably, did that really sum up all your issues on this tour?
Well, it does. I think the summing up of the issues is that we have 4 injuries and none who can really go on the field and at least be a fielder. Kyle can go on and field because he can still catch and everything, but Jaden and Kemar and Bonner is still down with headaches and things. So I think it's summed up by the number of guys we have down.
I was wondering how stretched you were before Marcos arrived, when you having to put sort of injured players back, and was you actually thought you had to put your coaching staff somewhere there?
We did find some whites for spoons, but I don't think it got that far, because I think I'll have to use my powers, because I know they would want me to go on first, so I will have to tell them who goes on first. So, it didn't get as far as that.
You've seen a lot of Marnus the last match and a day. Just what makes him such a productive non-scorer at the moment? As an opposition coach, what are you looking at and going, wow, that's special about him?
Well, I think his early on and his ability to fight through the difficult periods, because we still bowled well early on to him, and most of his runs came later on when he'd settle in and we were not waning, but we were a little bit erratic sometimes. So I think that's special in people knowing when it's their moment, when the momentum is with them, and when it's with the other team, and being able to fight through the other team's momentum. So I think that's a special trait. Everybody has talent, everybody can score runs, but your ability to wade through the hard times and then make use of the good times is a special talent.
As a coach, do you think you can kind of take that and instill it in your players? Is it something that, or is it just like, are you just blessed with it, or are these skills that you can, when you look at your own batters, you think they can also do it if they work at it?
I think you can also do it. I think you can learn it. I think the biggest part of it is understanding your game and knowing when it's your time, because things are in your area now, your area of strength, and I think that's the mark of great players. They know that when I can take control and when I can hang back.
Phil, there was a bit of talk after Perth about what Azari Joseph had done to Marnus, and maybe that was a plan to bump him again in Adelaide. Was it the pace of the pitch make it harder? Was it a bit slower than what I guess you thought it was, and slower than what it was in Perth?
Yeah, I think it the pitch is fairly. I hate saying this, but the pitch is it seems flat, but again, pitches like this, I try and wait till the second day and sometimes the third day to see how they get after a couple more rolling from tomorrow morning, and then when we go to bat. So we'll see what it comes in.
Devon Thomas, a long time coming through his Test debut. Can you tell us a bit about him, just the Australian audiences that mightn't know much about him, and just to take such a big wicket as well, given how stretched you were, what did that mean to the group?
Well, I think it means a lot to him, because you say he's waited a long time for this, and one of the nice things about him is that even though he was there and he know that sometimes he should have gotten a game, once he's not in the 11, he's still part of everything, and he goes out there and gives everything, whether he's taking water, whether he's going on field for someone. So it's great to see him out there on his special day, as I would call it, and then even getting a wicket, strangling a wicket. I will never hear the end of that, because I keep telling him about his bowling, your keeper. But that's how he is. Today he stepped up because it needed to happen, and that's the kind of person he is.